In this chapter, we are going to discuss in today's class the two retail research. So let us try to know what is retail research first. Retail research, marketing research specifies the information required to address the marketing issues, marketing opportunities, evaluate marketing actions, monitor marketing performance, design the method of collection information, manages and implements the data collection process, analysis and communicated findings and their implications. So any marketing research which specifies the information required to address the marketing issues. It will be like whatever the research we are doing in a market relating to that relating to sales, relating to the purchase, relating to the customer behavior, whatever it may be, we have to know the marketing issues. That will be marketing opportunities, where we can sell the product, what all opportunities are there, any competitors are there. So this all where the government is supporting for our issues, or where the government is supporting for our product promotion and all. That is all marketing opportunities. Evaluate marketing actions also. What all marketing actions are there relating to the purchase, sales, then supply chain, product moving, and also some other issues. So that we actions that we have to evaluate in this marketing research. Then retail research. Then monitor marketing performance also, how the performance is happening for the retailers. It would be like after the customers also need to be made that evaluation of post-purchase behavior, but also customers need to be done that their evaluation of the sales and all. Then design the method of collecting information, the designing of the collecting information, and also manages and implements the data collection process. What we have collected through the research, that's supposed to be managed and implemented on papers, or else it's supposed to be data collected process, analysis, communicated findings and their implications. That is a research. Maybe you already knows what is research. So relating the retail, what all things need to be done, so that will be retail research. Then importance of research in the retailing. What all importance are there? Retail research can help retailers to take important decisions. Whenever they want to make any important decisions, that will be done through the retail research. Then such as market positioning, which retail format will be more suitable for the particular target market, how best to display merchandise, and so on. So whatever that retail merchants or retailers create a format or designing of their retail shops, that is that is more suitable particular target markets. It will be STP, segmentation, targeting and positioning, that will be implemented in through this retail research. Then how best to display merchandise and so on, how to display the products, how to merchandise the product in front of customer, that also known by the retailers through retail research. Then at the retail level, research is used for concept testing, business feasibility analysis, identifying the correct product mix, understanding the target market profile, understanding and analyzing consumer behavior. So this all may happen in the retail level. Researcher is used to concept testing. They have to test the concept. If you implement one, they will buy one get one free. That concept has brought into the picture of the retail segment. So that concept will be tested. Business feasibility analysis also they can do it. They will be doing. Then identify the correct product mix. They will identify what they can give through the product. Then understanding the target market profile also, they will understand who are our customers and what their expectations. Understanding and analyzing consumer behavior. Understanding and analyzing what we can give for them. Understanding what their expectation and what we can give for them. That also understood through the retail research. Then methods of retail research. You can see here there are two major types. That is qualitative research methods, then focus group. Under that, three major groups are there. That is exploratory research, orientation method, and clinical one. So let us go for that methods of retailing one by one. Qualitative research methods. It is used to find out what is the consumer mind, what is in consumer mind. qualitative, what is there in consumer mind, then the retailer will able to get oriented to the range and complexity of consumer activity and concerns. Which means like it is oriented the range of complexity. Just like if I am going to purchase a car, definitely we are going to make one more complex of car covers, shading covers, or else we will go for extra accessories. So that is consumer activity and concerns about the car. After purchasing a car, we have to protect the car from sunlight or rain or something. So we are purchasing the car covers, means covering the papers. So that is one concern. So that is qualitative research. How that we can analyze the customers in that way. If we purchase pencil, for the pencil we required eraser and sharpener. So that is one complexity of the product range. What the customers are expecting, what is there in their mind. After purchasing pencil, definitely the next comes in their mind to purchase eraser and sharpener. So that is the concern. Then, so the data may help retailer to know more about things. It may be their feelings, customer feelings, thoughts and intentions, and also past behavior, also experience, the past experience also. They will try to know through the qualitative research method, which cannot be directly observed or measured. You can't make it this one, that qualitative research method. It's not possible to observe directly. So it may be they have to conduct the questionnaire, they have to ask the questions directly, or else the oral research is not possible. They have to have a proof of observation. Then second focus group, the study likely product position and to know the clues on the various features which go into the shopping, such as ambience, shopping needs and preferences. So whatever we are making this research through the on the focus group or on the targeted group, so we have to know their ambience in the shopping place or else in a retail place, and what they are going to show their need or requirement, what preference they are showing, the two group of people are showing more interest on any product or any services. So that will be analyzed through focus group. Here there are three major types, that is exploratory research, orientation method and clinical method. So let us know the exploratory research first, that is define the problems in detail, suggest hypothesis used for the generating ideas for the product, ideas for new products. So this exploratory research is they will try to know the in detail information. This suggests the hypothesis. Hypothesis, it may be H0 or H1. It may be null hypothesis or alternative hypothesis. Used for the generating ideas for new product. What we can do it with having a reference as a old or existing product, they can generate new product or new product ideas with their retail stores. So that is exploratory type or exploratory research. Then orientation method, getting to know the consumer best view and the vocabulary, which means in a orientation method, what they are looking, what their view, which product they are looking for. So which product we can sell for the customer or such kind of customers. So this will be identified by the researcher through the orientation method. While giving a orientation itself, we can analyze whether they are interested or not, what is their view, what they are expecting from us. So that all will be conducted through orientation method. Then clinical method, gaining insights of issues which otherwise might be impossible to pursue the structured research methods. So gaining the insights in a clinical, it will be like selling. While selling itself, the product, features or need or service explanations, everything will be done by the retailers for the customers. While purchasing itself, they will be observed the customers. So that is clinical one. Then observation method of research. What is this observation method of research? Used to provide information on current behavior. The research design can be casual and systematic. So the research methods of the observation method is a very important kind of thing relating to the retail research, because we are not having some other ways to analyze the customers through the retail research. So we have to observe them as much as possible, and we have to take a decision relating to our process. So what are points will be included in this? You can see it will be easy to observe for the following information. What are the informations? What is in the store traffic pattern? How the products, how the customers are visiting our shop, whether it is more traffic or less traffic, how they are selling the product for the customers. Is it any feasibility is there, any non-feasibility is there, or else how how much time they are spending in our shops. This all will be observed by the retailers through the observation method. Then what is the customer reaction to the displays, visual merchandising? How the customers are reacting for our displays. Any best products is displayed for the customers? Is they are demanding for the same products? Or else any visual merchandisings are there? Any showcase are just shown in a showcase they have displayed the products or something? So or else they are displaying through visuals maybe like advertisements, or else they are showing in the TVs. So this all matters how they are reacting for our visual merchandising. Then what is the pattern of customer movement? How they are moving in our shop? Whether they are keep on spending time without purchasing, or else they are roaming here and there, or else they are confused with their purchasing. This all matters for the customers in a retailers for retail research through that observation method. Then why is the reaction to the private labels? What are the reactions are there for the private labels? It may be like you can see that MRP in some products. Under that, some products values in our shops related to like some labels which is shown by the retail shop itself, like that Reliance Fresh price. Under that MRP, Reliance Fresh price or today's price, like that they have displayed. So how they are reacting for our labels, private labels, that also observed in retail research. Then which are frequently asked questions by the customers. More questions, same questions are frequently asking by the different customers. That will be observed and that will be noted down, and it will be answerable with cleverly, and they have to give the frank answer, and they have to give a solution for their issues also. That is observation method of research. Then form of observations, how they are observing. Direct observation, the retailers may use the observer discussed as a shopper to the observe how long customer spends time in the display area. So how much time they are spending. So through the CC cameras nowadays it's possible. Before it was like researchers were standing and they were observing what they are looking and how they are observing our products, how they are observing our displays and all. Then second one, contributed observation, buying teams discussed as customers will try to find out what happens during normal interaction between the customers and the retailers. What all communication has happened, what all interaction has happened between the customers and consumers, customers and retailers during the purchasing time. That will be observed. That is contrived observation. They will be observed this one and they will note it down. Whereas after purchase, the researcher may ask the retailer what all talks, what all communication has happened between you and the customer. Like that, they will be observed. That is continued observation. And also how they are reacting for that questions. Whether customers are raising questions and how the retailers are answering, and how the retailers are reacting for their questions, as well as if any questions raised by the retailers, how that customers are reacting. And whether they are having a smooth communication, like with a smile or something, or else they are fed up with that communication, or they are neglecting the communication, they are totally focusing on purchasing. So these all observations will be made in contributed observation in a research, retail research. Then content analysis, used to analyze the content or message of advertisements. So they will be customers may give, retailers may give some content through that advertisement. How the customers are analyzing. Just the customers won't watch that advertisements fully, but they will remember the content. That people won't forget. People won't watch that advertisement of Nippy noodles, but they will be say that 2 minutes Maggie or 5 minutes Maggie. Like that, they will be observe the content in advertisements. And also in Raymond's, just example Raymond's, they won't recognize that the brand of the product. They will recognize that content which is shown in the advertisement will be the complete man. So that is content analysis. Then humanistic inquiry, it involves embracing the researchers in the system under the study. So however, we are human behavior, attitude, personality, that will all observed in observation. Then that the researchers maintain 2 diaries. You can see here. After that, that after fourth one, last one is also is there, that behavior recording devices help to overcome deficiencies of human observation. People matter, eye movement recorders, voice pitch analysis. This all, it will be through that mics, or it will be through that devices of visual devices. It may be mic, or else the system, or else the hidden cameras. This all will be observe the behavior. Then under this two, the humanistic inquiry, there are 2 diaries they have to maintain as a researcher. One is theory construction, which records in detail the thoughts, premises, and hypothesis. A detailed data and time sequenced note which are kept on the technique used for inquiry, with a special attention to the bias or distortions. So like, the construction which is recorded in the thought, premises and hypothesis also, they have to record this one. What the thought, which is the thought they are shown, and how they are reacting, customers are reacting, retailers are implemented. This all they have to record it. And also a detail of the date, time, sequence note. It will be like when they have visited, at what time they have visited, how they have reacted in that time, and the same customer is coming in the same different time and different date, how they are reacting. This all matters in a humanistic behavior observation. So this all relating to the research in retailing. So we'll wind up here. Thank you for your time and watching. So now I will sign off.